All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Maharashtra Governor asks Shiv Sena to indicate its willingness and ability to form government after BJP declines the offer. Notification for second phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand to be issued today. Former Chief Election Commissioner Seshan passes away in Chennai. Cyclone Bulbul leaves trail of destruction in coastal districts of Odisha and West Bengal. And in cricket, India beat Bangladesh in third T20 match by 30 runs. Clinch series 2-1. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyar has asked the Shiv Sena to indicate the willingness and ability of the party in staking claim to form a new government in the state after the BJP declined the offer. The Shiv Sena have to inform the governor about its stand by 7:30 p.m. today. BJP State President Chandrakant Patil informed that his party will not form the government and it has been conveyed to Mr. Koshyari.
माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय जी ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी को नया सरकार बनाने के लिए न्योता दिया, लेकिन जनादेश होने के बावजूद भी उसका अनादर करते हुए शिवसेना ने साथ में सरकार बनाने के लिए अनिच्छा व्यक्त की। इसलिए अब हम सरकार नहीं बनाएंगे, यह माननीय राज्यपाल जी को कन्वे करने के लिए यहाँ हम आए थे।
After the governor's communication, newly elected Sena MLAs currently staying at a suburban hotel in Mumbai went into a huddle. They later moved to Matoshri, the Bandra residence of the party chief Uddhav Thackeray, for another meeting. While the Congress has refused to open its cards, the NCP made it clear that the Sena will have to break away from the NDA before the Sharad Pawar-led party can think of lending support to the Uddhav Thackeray's party. However, Sena leader Sanjay Raut appeared unfazed and said his party will install its chief minister at any cost. More from our correspondent.
A meeting of senior Shiv Sena leaders was held at the residence of Shiv Sena President Uddhav Thackeray in Mumbai last evening, and another meeting is scheduled to take place today. On the other hand, NCP has put a condition that the Sena would have to break away from the NDA before the Sharad Pawar-led party can think of lending support to the Uddhav Thackeray's party. In spite of this condition, Shiv Sena is unfazed and showing its willingness to form the government. Crucial meetings will be held between NCP and Congress leaders as well as Shiv Sena leaders today, and the whole picture will be clear only in the afternoon. Shailesh Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
The BJP won 105 seats, Shiv Sena 56, NCP 54, Congress 44 and others 29 seats in the October 21st elections, while the majority mark is 145 in the 288-member assembly. The term of the 13th State Assembly ended on Saturday. The notification for the second phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand will be issued today. 20 constituencies will go to polls in this phase on the 7th of December. Filing of nominations for this phase will end on November 18th, while scrutiny will be taken up the next day. November 21st is the last date for withdrawal of candidature. Talking to AIR, Chief Electoral Officer Vinay Kumar Chaubey said,
Today, nomination process will start in 20 assembly segments. We are fully prepared to have these nominations as well as the poll. All the ROs are in place. All the AROs vacancies have been filled. And these 20 assembly constituencies are basically under 7 districts which will go to poll on 7th of December.
The 81-member Jharkhand Assembly will go to polls in 5 phases between November 30th and December 20th, and the counting of votes will be taken up on December 23rd. Former Chief Election Commissioner Seshan passed away in Chennai last night. 86-year-old Seshan died of cardiac arrest at 9:45 p.m. He was not keeping well for the past couple of years. A 1955 batch IAS officer of the Tamil Nadu cadre, Seshan also held various key posts in the government, including that of Defence Secretary and Cabinet Secretary. More from our Chennai correspondent.
Tirunellai Narayanayar Seshan is known as a great legend in initiating reforms in the electoral processes. who took on money and muscle power with great might. Sometimes he was termed to be exceeding his limits, but his actions have all along been acclaimed by and large. His contribution to the strengthening of the democratic processes earned him the Magsaysay Award in 1996. He served as the Chief Election Commissioner for 6 years since 1990, the longest tenure so far. His involvement for a brief while in electoral politics after his retirement could not, however, succeed. The electoral photo identity card is one of the many initiatives of Seshan that will bear testimony to his efforts to sanctify elections. Jai Singh, AIR News, Chennai.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has condoled his demise. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, Seshan was an outstanding civil servant who served the country with utmost diligence and integrity. Preventive restrictions imposed as a precautionary measure across Jammu region on the eve of the Supreme Court's judgment on Ayodhya were withdrawn last night. Divisional Commissioner of Jammu, Sanjeev Verma, said after remaining closed on Saturday, all educational institutions, including schools and colleges, will reopen today. More from our correspondent.
Divisional Commissioner Jammu informed that examinations for the winter zone and other examinations will be held as per schedule from today. He added that restrictions were lifted for Jammu Division after an assessment that the situation in the region remained normal and peaceful and no untoward incident was reported. However, as a precautionary measure, additional paramilitary forces and the Rapid Action Force will remain deployed in sensitive areas of Jammu region. Meanwhile, according to Divisional Commissioner Kashmir Basir Ahmad Khan, all schools, colleges and other educational institutions will reopen in Kashmir Valley from today. AIR News, Jammu.
News just in. Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises Minister and Shiv Sena MP Arvind Sawant will resign from NDA government today. In a tweet, Mr. Sawant said he is resigning from his ministerial post. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Heavy rain and high-velocity winds triggered by Cyclone Bulbul have wreaked havoc in coastal Odisha. Special Relief Commissioner P.K. Jena said around 40% standing crops and over 6 lakh hectares of cultivable land spread over 5 coastal districts have been damaged due to rain and strong winds triggered by Bulbul.
Around 3 lakh hectares of paddy is affected, out of which little more than 2 lakh hectares, the degree of damage will be 33% and more. Similarly, in all these districts, some area of horticulture crops, vegetables have been affected, and all this detailed assessment is going on.
The heavy downpour and gale winds left a trail of destruction, damaging hundreds of houses, uprooting trees, electric poles, and affecting telecom towers in the state. A report.
Nearly 16 lakh electricity consumers affected due to the cyclone in 6 districts of the state. Power supply has since been restored to 15 lakh consumers and it will be restored fully by tomorrow. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik will undertake an aerial survey of Cyclone Bulbul affected districts this afternoon. After the survey, he will hold a video conferencing meeting with collectors of the affected districts in Bhubaneswar to take stock of restoration work and damages caused by the cyclone. Seshan Patnaik, AIR News, Sambalpur.
In West Bengal, death toll in cyclonic storm Bulbul related incidents has gone up to 10. 5 persons died in North 24 Parganas district, while 2 in South 24 Parganas and 1 each in East Midnapur, East Bardhaman and Kolkata districts. State Disaster Management Minister Javed Khan said that more than 4,65,000 people have been affected by the severe cyclonic storm in 9 districts of the state. Over 60,000 houses were partially damaged. The state administration is sending teams to the affected districts to assess the situation. President Ramnath Kovind will address the convocation of Vishwa Bharati University in Shantiniketan today. West Bengal Governor Jagdeep Dhankar will also be present on the occasion. The President, who is also the visitor of the university, will confer degrees to 2,700 graduates and postgraduate students. Later, Mr. Kovind will pay a visit to the pristine education institution founded by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. In Uttar Pradesh, police has taken stern action against those elements who tried to disrupt peace by posting inflammatory content by social media and arrested 77 people across the state in last 48 hours. The entire state, including sensitive cities like Ayodhya, Mathura and Varanasi, continues to remain peaceful. A report.
Law and order situation in the state is under control and there are no reports of any untoward incident. Processions were carried out by minority community yesterday on the occasion of Barah in many cities including Varanasi and state capital Lucknow. Grand Saryu Aarti was also performed at Ayodhya and devotees have started coming to the city of Lord Ram for the holy dip on Kartik Purnima. Police are keeping extra vigil and heavy security arrangements are in place. A release from DGP office said that action has been taken on 8,275 posts which were put on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Meanwhile, schools in the state are closed today also on the third consecutive day. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Madhya Pradesh, the security arrangements in Orchha, revered as the second Ayodhya due to its ancient Ram Raja temple, has been tightened. Ram Raja temple at Orchha is the only temple in India where policemen give an armed salute to Lord Raja Ram. Brazil is hosting BRICS Summit, this time in capital Brasilia, from 13th to 14th November. BRICS brings together 5 major economies of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, having 23% of the global GDP and around 17% of the share in world trade. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will arrive in Brasilia on Wednesday to attend the summit. More from our correspondent.
2019 edition of BRICS will be its 11th summit, happening every year since its inception. Plenary session will take place in Itamaraty Palace, where preparations are in full swing to receive the dignitaries. Business delegations from all the 5 BRICS countries will start reaching Brasilia from today to attend BRICS Business Council meeting on 13th, which will also be addressed by all the BRICS leaders on the same day. BRICS plenary session will be held on 14th November. Several rounds of security drills have been conducted both on land and in air to make it a successful summit, which is expected to see many firsts with the launches of Innovation BRICS Network, BRICS Institute of Future Network and a Women Business Alliance. This year's BRICS will also see a major focus on counter-terrorism measures in addition to clean energy and a push to reform multilateralism. Anshuman Mishra, AIR News, Brasilia.
Today is National Education Day. The day is observed on 11th of November every year to commemorate the birth anniversary of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. He was a freedom fighter, scholar and the first education minister of independent India. Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank will today launch Swayam 2.0, study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds in New Delhi. India beat Bangladesh by 30 runs in the third and final T20 cricket in Nagpur last night to clinch the 3-match series 2-1. Put to bat first, India scored 174 runs with a loss of 5 wickets in stipulated 20 overs. Chasing the target, the visitors were all out for 144 in 19.2 overs. The News Services Division of All India Radio in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak will bring you a discussion tonight on Today's India and importance of Guru Nanak Dev's teachings. This can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to VC Pramod.
Thank you, Anuja. The Maharashtra impasse hogs the limelight in all the dailies today. BJP says it can't form Maharashtra government. Governor asks Sena if it can. Writes Times of India. The Pioneer adds NCP asks Sena to exit NDA. Khadge says Congress will sit in opposition. A day after the Ayodhya verdict, the Asian Age reports, town calm, talk of Vikas, new airport. On the road ahead in Ayodhya, Economic Times writes, temple construction may begin on Ram Navami. Centre considers raising insurance for deposits. More RBI scrutiny for banks, states the Hindustan Times. An Indian Express headline says, no claimants for dormant Swiss accounts for Indians, some may get liquidated soon. And finally, the Delhi edition of Asian Age reports, Sikh body will open a 500-bed state-of-the-art hospital soon in Sarai Khalegan to mark the birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, VC Pramod. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Maharashtra Governor asks Shiv Sena to indicate its willingness and ability to form government after BJP declines the offer. Notification for second phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand to be issued today. Former Chief Election Commissioner T.N. Seshan passes away in Chennai. Cyclone Bulbul leaves trail of destruction in coastal districts of Odisha and West Bengal. And in cricket, India beat Bangladesh in third T20 match by 30 runs. Clinch series 2-1. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.